Children, let us continue the lesson coal and petroleum. Let us study about petroleum. You all know about petrol and diesel. Petrol is used to run motorcycles, scooters and cars. Heavy motor vehicles like trucks and tractors run on diesel. So petrol and diesel are obtained from a natural resource called petroleum. Here petroleum is derived from petra, that means rock, and oleum means oil, because it is mined from between the rocks under earth. How was petroleum formed? Petroleum was formed from organisms living in sea. These organisms died and their body got settled at the bottom of the sea. It got covered with layers of sand and clay. So after millions of years, because of the absence of air, high temperature and high pressure transformed these organisms into petroleum and natural gas. You must know that the layer containing petroleum oil and gas is above the water. Can you see the layers of rock here? These two are the layers of rock, and in between these two layers we can see petroleum and natural gas. So petroleum and natural gas is above the water layer. Why? Because oil and gas are lighter than water and it will not get mixed with water. How to refine petroleum? We have to study about refining of petroleum. Petroleum is a dark oily liquid. It has unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin wax and so on. The process of separating the various constituents of petroleum is known as refining. It is done in a petroleum refinery. The process of separating the products such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel and lubricating oil is known as refining of petroleum. Where it is done? It is done or it is carried out in petroleum refinery. Let us study about various constituents of petroleum and their uses. First of all, LPG or liquefied petroleum gas. It is used as fuel at home and in industries also. Petrol, it is used as motor fuel and aviation fuel. Aviation fuel means which is used to power aircrafts. Next, used as solvent for dry cleaning. Coming to kerosene, it is used as fuel for stoves, lamps and for jet aircrafts. Diesel, used as fuel for heavy motor vehicles and used in electric generators. Lubricating oil, it is used for lubrication. What do you mean by lubrication? It is the oil used to reduce the friction. When the oil is applied between the surfaces of any material, it reduces friction. So lubricating oil is used for lubrication. Next is paraffin wax. It is used as ointments, candles and in the manufacture of Vaseline also. Next is bitumen, which is used in the manufacture of paints and in road surfacing also. We have studied about coal and petroleum. Let us study about natural gas. It is one of the important fossil fuel because it is easy to transport through pipes. Natural gas is stored under high pressure as compressed natural gas. What is CNG? Compressed natural gas. CNG is used for power generation. It is also used as fuel for transporting vehicles because it is less polluting. It is a cleaner fuel. Which is the cleaner fuel? CNG is the cleaner fuel. What is the advantage of CNG? It can be used directly for burning in homes and factories. It can also be transported through pipelines. Such network of pipelines exists in Vadodara in Gujarat and in some parts of Delhi and other places also. So what is the advantage of CNG? It can be used directly for burning in homes and factories, and it can be transported through pipelines also. Easily transported. It is the cleaner fuel and less polluting also. Natural gas is also used as starting material for the manufacture of a number of chemicals and fertilizers. It is used in the manufacture of chemicals and fertilizers. India has many reserves of natural gas. It is found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and in Krishna Godavari Delta. Some natural resources are limited. We have already studied about the exhaustible natural resources like coal and petroleum. For the formation of fossil fuels, it requires millions of years. And we must know that the known reserves of these fossil fuels will last only for few hundred years. And nowadays, you all have seen in the newspaper or in the media that many big cities suffer from the problem of air pollution. Isn't it, children? So, burning of these fuels causes air pollution. It is also causing global warming. What do you mean by global warming? It is an aspect of climate change. Global warming refers to long-term rise of the Earth's temperature. There will be rise in Earth's temperature. It is caused by increased concentration of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide or chlorofluorocarbons. So, burning of fossil fuels leads to air pollution. Other than that, it also leads to global warming. Therefore, it is necessary that we use these fuels only when it is necessary. For our better environment, we have to take some steps in order to keep our environment safe. The Petroleum Conservation Research Association (PCRA) advises people how to save petrol and diesel while driving. Some of the tips given are: drive at a constant and moderate speed as far as possible. Switch off the engine at traffic lights or at a place where you have to wait. Ensure correct tire pressure. Ensure regular maintenance of the vehicle. By following these methods, you can save petrol or diesel.